Hello and welcome to the championship race of the Diet Dr. Pepper Series Gen 4 edition. We will not be chasing the championship here tonight, missed too many races, but we will have ourselves a fun finale, I think, upcoming here at Kansas, as we are just about to get into qualifying. I believe Justin Krasinski has already earned himself the championship on points, old style points, and that would mean Gavin in P2 on the championship leaderboard. But still, all of us out here wanting to run well and get a win, maybe. And we'll see what we can do. I don't know. I'm not feeling too good today. I honestly wasn't even sure if I wanted to record because I am exhausted. Had a very busy days of work the past couple of days, and I am just exhausted. I don't know how much energy I'll be able to bring to the commentary, but I will give it my best. But sorry if it's not quite as lively as usual. Gotta need a shift. We're just gonna try to have some fun. I don't think I'm gonna be at the top of my game or anything either. But oh wow, feels like the track got a little bit slicker. Probably some higher track temps out here. The car initially was feeling very tight, but now it's feeling like the temperature going up has maybe switched things around a little bit. Feeling like I'm having to underdrive it in order to get this thing to turn. Nah, it's still crazy tight. This setup is way too tight. At least for my preference. I cannot believe how little this thing wants to turn. So it's going to be very tire savey, I guess, during the actual race. I don't feel comfortable at all. It might be because I'm not feeling too well today as well, but we will get a 10th on the second lap. There's no grip out here at all. Not in terms of like getting loose, but like it feels like you're just four tire sliding. Like it won't go around the corner. During the race, we'll be taking the lower line though, I think most of the time, in order to try to keep the thing going around. I don't know, man. I do need to practice myself a practice pit in. Even after just a couple of laps, it just gets worse and worse with the tightness. I have not yet been able to do any practice pit ins. I was struggling even just to find clean track, which is a good problem to have, I guess. Lots of people here today. Should be able to get the job done.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted.
First attempt successful, I guess that means we're probably fine. Although it is a pretty sharp turn here at Kansas. You gotta be careful of that. Interestingly, we wore out the right rear a little bit there, but definitely just gonna be cooking the right front. Already 5% down after only a couple laps there, so might even move that brake bias further back in the car just to try to get it turning even more. Shane on the pole. I'm surprised I was able to get P2. I think the fact that I'm just kind of out of it today and driving a little easier has probably just helped me out, if anything, right there. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have been overdriving really bad. Let's see. Anybody else still out there? We got Marius out there, finishing up his lap 1. He's going low side 3 and 4. I wasn't sure which one I liked more. I think there's probably something to that bottom line, but I was having trouble getting it to be faster than when I ran the high side. So first lap there, he'll go P20. He's going low on both ends of the track, maybe. Whoa, almost gets the wall. Justin back there, P21. Wonder if that's his final lap or if he's still got more to do. No, that's where he's qualified. So a little further back than normally see him to start with. Nick and Gavin both not putting a lap in. So interesting little qualifying here. We will get in the car, and before I forget, move that brake bias back because we are just going to be going super easy here today. On the right front, feels like you can't really drive it much.
The estimated SOF is 3,100.
Session West lap, get that ready. 47.4 estimated laps of fuel, so we can just barely make it past halfway. We'll do a good luck all. And we're just going to try to get to the bottom as soon as possible.
5 cars left to
Try to
grid.
keep the car happy. Try to have a good car longer run instead of burning off the tires like it really wants to do here today, it feels like. I could see the car just absolutely plowing out of 2 and 4 later in this run. It's already easy to hit the walls here at Kansas.
Have a good race.
On exits, it feels like they sneak up on you a little bit compared to some other intermediates. But especially with how tight the car is, I think we could have a lot of guys tearing down the walls in this one. Let's try not to be one of them.
Pit road is closed right now.
We're off and rolling. We'll go ahead and save some fuel because we can. We're gonna have to test the launch as well though, because that's obviously important. Got to start P2 here, get a good look to our inside. Where Shane is to get the launch we need. Feels like we can kind of get away on throttle pretty easy early, but just going to have to be a little extra careful when the revs get high.
Get ready, going green.
And we're getting ready to go here. Final race of the Gen 4 series here at Kansas.
The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. Pit road's open. The next car
Got a
is the
pretty good
leader.
launch there. Going to be trying to be real patient with that throttle pedal. Keep this thing alive. If we lose track position early on, that's not my biggest concern. Feels like everybody's kind of got some of the same thoughts as I do, at least early on here, that very likely going to end up on that right front really bad unless you pace yourself. He's got a little bit of a gap already, but not much. See how that feels. Doesn't really gain you too much, but I wanted to see how it felt there. I don't think later in a run you want to do that. I think it could slide out from under you if you're not careful. Trying to get a little bit loose on exit right there. Not sure we'll see too much of that, but we'll have to think about it.
2.
I think loose on exit will be more of a thing if we start trying to run higher up the track, or if we start needing to put more steering wheel into it.
That was at 31.23.
We'll see how the long run goes here. I'm not really sure what to expect. Our tires to be looking like compared to other guys. I feel like I'm going so easy right now, but I always overdrive, so I'm probably just doing normal levels of driving at this point.
The lap time was at 31.32.
Car outside.
Even lane for Billy.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
I'm just gonna stick to my guns here and
Outside.
keep going real easy.
P3 just done at 31.58.
Ooh, Bradley already out. I wonder what happened. Wonder if he maybe clobbered the wall. Knocked his car out of contention. Martin behind us. Oh, never mind. Sean behind us. They just got side by side on exit there. I was just about to say I'm going to be watching those guys behind me in case they are wanting to make moves. Sean looking like he wants to move forward in that 31 machine, so when he gets to us, probably not going to fight too hard on that one. The draft, of course, a big thing in these new cars. Oh, man. Just not even paying attention. I'm going to hit the wall. I told you I'm out of it today. I don't think that damaged it. Check.
No damage. Car looks clean.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, the draft really big in these cars, and a lot of these new cars, like the ARCA car and the new Gen 4. Apparently they're going to adjust it with the new season update once this season's over, but that doesn't really help us here in the final race of Gen 4. But glad that they listened to the feedback on that, because it is absurdly strong. Sliding a little bit on exit. Don't want to do that too much.
P3.
Billy up in that middle lane now. I think I'm just going to keep going but down at the bottom. I feel like that's where we're going to be able to save our tire the best.
That lap was at 31.59. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Just going to be wrapping the white line for as long as we can. Maybe Billy can go up there, catch Shane, and they can battle a little bit. But right now we're in P3, and I feel like I'm babying the tires right now. So hopefully I'm actually saving them decently enough, and it'll pay off later on.
You've just
Guess
done
we'll
at
see.
31.69.
As long as I don't hit the wall anymore. Those guys ahead, though, kind of pulling away a little bit. But we're not even halfway through this initial run, so we got lots of time. Shane up there, 1.4 at the line, Billy 0.8 at the line. Nick's following us pretty well. He's about 0.4 back there. Nick Martin, that is. I'm surprised some guys seem to be falling off. Maybe they were going a little bit harder early on. These guys ahead kind of just driving away at the moment. I'm hoping that our tire wear will come in for us eventually, but it might not. Ooh, I think Billy just got the wall. He did. He's losing a lot of momentum all of a sudden down the front stretch. I'm telling you, that wall, those walls 2 and 4 are really going to start sneaking up on guys as the car gets tighter. That might have been what happened to him there. Shane, though, just continuing to pull away. I can't believe how tight this car is set up right now. Through the center, it just feels like it's plowing. And that's why I'm taking such a conservative approach here with the
consistency. Keep it up.
With the throttle and everything. Shane's been doing fine so far, though. Got more speed and apparently keeping those tires happy enough. There might be some way I could be getting the car yawed out more to get on the right rear, but I haven't been able to do that successfully pretty much at all. It's very surprising yellow right there. I did not think we were going to get one of those. We cannot make it on fuel, but we will be coming in to get tires and fuel anyway.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Because these races are so clean, we could easily make it to the end. Looks like a couple of guys, unless these guys were not involved. Oh wow. Pay attention to what I'm doing. I don't know if that's people involved in a wreck or if they were just not caught up yet. There's the pace truck.
Pit road is now open.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
It might be closer than we think on fuel. I don't think we'll be able to make it, but it might be somewhat close. We'll see what it says here. Shane does not want a set of tires.
Look out for the pit
I feel like this series, more likely than not, is going to get
We think we'll need to stop again.
fewer than one cautions. Even if we get another caution, we have another set of tires.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
84, 89.
Right front, 84%. Front left, 92%.
I'm still tearing off my right front. I don't know how to do it, man. I can't save tires ever.
That's it, go. You only have one tyre set remaining. They want you in single file. Catch the 57 car.
I don't know how to save tires, man. Everybody else.
I mean, like for real, nobody stayed out.
The base car's in, turn 3.
But how loose it was there after about 20 laps, I wasn't risking it.
That we're at the fuel window.
The base car is in, turn 4. Pits are
I
open.
figured it would stay green.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in a position where I'm just hoping for a wreck to save my race.
Well, I was enjoying my lead. Please don't run me over.
1 lap to green.
Alright Colton, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap. We will need to add 5.9 gallons.
How much did that say?
We'll need to add 5.9 gallons.
1.9? There's no way it's that little.
We think we'll need to add 5.9 gallons.
5.9. They need to enunciate better with this crew chief thing, because I swear I can't understand them half the time. Maybe it's the accent. It goes 1.9. Like, what does that mean? Well, if we need more fuel, we can steal some from Citgo in front of us. I'm sure he's got some extra on board from sponsor deals. Billy was saying that he's been kind of doing the X-Side Jeff Burton scheme all season. And apparently Jeff Burton did not hold that scheme all year long in the season that this is based off of, the 2003 season or whatever. So, and had the Citgo, so he switched over to the Citgo. I think that's pretty cool. Some thought going into the scheme there. But 21 done here at the line. We'll be following Shane.
Green, green, green.
Okay, Colton, you're reeling.
Shane is going to be a little bit off pace here.
2-0. They're pretty slow into turn 4.
There's it in pretty hard down low.
Is Shane, car number 88. Their rating is 3.4.
Outside. The next car's the leader. Go low.
It'll be pretty tight out there.
Go low.
Didn't really expect him to want to fight it off, but I'm not really trying that hard right now.
Keep low. Clear up top. Car outside. Clear.
Grip is going to make that difference for us.
We estimate we're going to need to add 6.2
You're back in
gallons.
second.
Well, that was at 31.17.
Guess we'll just continue trying to wrap that bottom line. I don't know what I have to do to make it save better. The right front, I mean. I don't think you can make it on fuel from here.
That lap time was 31.13.
We're just gonna stay in Billy's draft for a while. Allow us to go a little bit slower and then catch up on the straightaways. Sean behind us looking pretty fast. He might be looking to make an overtake. Trying to get this thing yelled out. It's definitely not as easy as the old Arca body slash old Gen 4 body was to kind of feel and
30.
intentionally get turning for you. I can hardly feel what this car is doing half the time. It feels completely dead on the racetrack, like we're driving on the world's smoothest surface. And I bump up my force feedback, and I even go to 10-to-1 for my steering ratio. And even still, it just feels dead. I have to wonder if they plan on addressing that at all, because I know I'm not the only one feeling it. Wesley looking like he wants to go.
Good consistency. Keep it coming.
Car
I'm not so
outside.
interested. I think we're going to go green to the end, and we're going to want tires to be healthy.
Go low. Clear high.
Go right on ahead.
Car outside.
It's supposed to be going right
Go
now.
low.
We somehow got stuck on our outside.
Clear.
B3. upstairs. Wesley. Oh, no,
I guess we would be wanting to cut the last run in half. So what, we would be coming on lap 50, I guess. So maybe we should be going a little bit harder in order to get that done. I don't know. Brain's not working today, and I'm not going to force it to. We'll just come in whenever I guess feels right. I just put myself on the wall, not even trying to push.
Looks like we need to add 5.6 gallons.
Just riding. Wesley's got the lead. He'll get some bonus points for that, although I know he's just racing for the win. Honor back there, 27th. I wonder if he's got damage from whatever happened before. I know he's usually very fast. He wouldn't normally be showing up on that relative like that. We'll have to see what happened all throughout this race later, and for example, what brought out that yellow.
P3.
Car inside. Keep
Put
high.
up on that run.
That was
Still there.
31.70.
Stay high. The next car's the leader.
We'll go ahead and take some track position
Clear
here.
inside. Car outside. Outside clear. You're back in second.
Time was 31. We're taking 3.
Dane hoping for another yellow. Back there somewhere. He'll have an extra set of tires if we have to come take our last set. I just don't see that happening. That's why we're on the strategy we're on, but
Car outside.
that works out for him. It'll work out great.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Starting to get a little bit upset in the front stretch around that corner.
Okay, Colton. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Really just not even driving the car at all right now. I feel like I'm not doing anything. Being careful not to use the tires at all. Does feel like Wesley's having to try harder and harder to keep us behind him. Ooh, he's getting a little bit wiggly on the end of this front stretch, in fact. Had to check up for him a little. I thought we were going to get hit from behind, potentially.
Car outside. Outside clear.
I'm going to go ahead and get a run on him. Go around.
Outside. Stay low.
You're in the lead.
Clear high.
Alright, track position, and we'll continue to not drive the car, I guess. Get some smoke. We could get another yellow. It seems like guys are really
Okay, you are the
struggling.
leader.
Leslie might try to get around us again since we're backing down and just trying to go easy. That could be rough for us. He's gonna have no trouble keeping up for a while, I think, just because of the draft
Okay, Colton. We're
being the
about
way
halfway
that it
point.
is.
Should be about 30 laps remaining on this tank.
Just now over halfway.
The car in front is 1 lap behind.
Do we pit at lap 50? What do we do?
We'll need to add 5.5
Coming up on halfway here.
31 laps.
You've just done a 32.00.
What happened to Wesley? I just noticed, but where'd he go? What the heck? I didn't do anything, did I? I didn't like cut him off if he was looking. I wasn't really looking that much. To be honest, I didn't think he was that close behind me. A little bit of space, so we'll just do that for fun.
32.02.
Billy's still 0.5 behind. I guess we'll come in lap 51. We'll just plan for that, I guess.
You're leading.
It still feels fine. Feels like we've been able to just go about our business without really driving it at all. Getting on anything. Shane pitting. Interesting.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. Your lap time was 32.09.
Guess we'll go up to this middle lane for a bit. Get a little bit more speed without using up too much tire. Since we're getting closer to when we want to pit anyway.
Alright, Colton, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You've got half your fuel left.
Guess I underdrove it there. Kinda use that seam, it almost feels like. Got loose on exit, went down to the apron without really wanting to. Alright, well that sucked. Can't run the high line, I just learned. Car is stupid tight. What about in 1 and 2?
That was a 32.25.
Guess you can kind of do it in 1 and 2.
That one was a 32.17.
I don't know if I should have even moved up or not, or if it would have been better to stay on the bottom, but I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. Move the car around in the lanes, I like doing that. Got fresher tires coming up.
Alan, it's pitting from P18. You should be a little bit behind when he comes out.
There,
Outside.
those fresher tires going around now.
Clear outside if you want it.
Could have a caution if guys make mistakes entering the pits. That could be a thing that happens.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 2 laps behind.
Let's try Highline 3 and 4 again, I guess. Just because maybe I messed it up real bad the other time. Maybe I did.
You've just done a 32.04. Lap times are pretty consistent.
We're going to be pitting in soonish.
That one was a 32.10.
Pitting in here, pitting in.
What's your speed limit in the pits? We'll fuel you to the end of the race. Okay, Colton, you'll be
Nearly
coming out
sped.
into traffic. On exit, we
Nearly
should be
blew
in
my motor,
position
too.
19, right in
Trying
front
not
of
to speed.
P4. Lafitte is pitting from
Pit box in,
P13.
10.
We think he'll come out just behind you.
5, 3, 2,
The car
One.
in front is
Okay.
1 lap
right here.
behind. The driver in front's not known for playing fair. Be careful.
Alright, 58.74, that makes sense.
Front right, 58%. Left front, 85%.
Report that. I used him up more running that high line at the end of the
All
run
clear.
there.
Punch it.
The car
You are
in front,
out of
stay
time.
behind the line.
Alright, let's get back to it. Go for Nick pitting. He can't tell us when he needs to pit, so... Or he already pit. He pit lap 33, okay.
P18.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. Inside.
16.
Try to get around guys safely here. Try not to kill the tires.
The car in front of us is
There's Shane. He did not get the yellow he wanted. I don't think, I don't know if there's any way he can really save himself either. He needs to be able to take advantage of both sets of those tires in order for the strategy he chose to really work out for him. I don't think he's going to have a chance with how many laps we have left.
Car inside. Clear.
He's got 10 lap older tires than us, and we're already within 1 second, so he's in bad shape. He does still need the yellows to try to get back on track, I think. I don't know if it's dirty air or what, but the track feels even tighter now. Handling wise. Might be the dirty air from Shane in front of us.
Car outside.
Here, we got a way to get around
Clear
safely.
outside.
Keep pitting in there. So far, so good with this pit cycle and staying green.
Alright, Colton, the next car is Boca. Car number
Clear outside
18.
if you want it.
Their rating is 3.7.
Outside.
B11. It's just joking.
Clear.
He's entering the pits. He's in P6. Expect him to come out the pit behind you.
Not really sure where the other guys ended up around us. Billy's still out there. There's no way you can make it on fuel, right? There's no way.
Inside.
Unless they are gonna find a way.
Clear inside.
Gavin actually in the lead right now, so Billy must have head to the pits, I guess.
The next car is Wesley. Car number 30.
Or not, maybe Gavin just had really, really good long run pace. Started catching up fast. Wesley in front of us has 8 lap older tires, and he's within 1 second now.
The gap ahead is now
Feel like we should be able to get to him pretty
0.66.
no problem. Some guy's still out, including Tyler in front of him.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Outside. Clear up
A close moment there between some guys, it looked like. Wesley's got some damage somehow. Close the door in front of us, so we will cut low.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. You're in fifth. Outside. Clear.
They're trying to make it on fuel? I don't know.
Outside.
I'm feeling
Go low. Clear outside.
Woo!
Roberts.
You think I heard him in time?
57. He's leading the race.
The leader's fitting now.
Get that out.
Doing a really good job. The leader is coming up on you. They're not at fight.
Leader's coming up on you. What are you talking
Next
about?
car is
Oh, Billy?
The car in front is pitting.
Nah, he's not in our fight right now. He might be if the late pit works really well for him, though. We're shooting past Gavin right now. He's in the pits. He'll be real fast, but
31.54.
I don't know. We only got, what, 15 laps left. Tires feel pretty good right now, so I figured might as well take the little extra shortcut if we can.
You're up to P5. Behind is increasing. It's now 1.34.
Just being real easy, so as not to get on the right front if we can avoid it.
Yes, sir.
13 to go. Question, I guess, at this point, are those three guys going to be able to make it on fuel? If that's what they're doing. I think Charles might have been involved in something earlier, though. He might just be trying to catch a caution. But Billy and Tyler, they might be trying to go the whole way. Kind of goes back to what I was saying before, though, about Shane's strategy there. I feel like you're setting yourself up for danger expecting a yellow in this series.
That's half.
Not with how clean these races have been. Now this is interesting. We've got Sean in that 24 car back there, 2.5 seconds. He has 1 lap fresher tires, so he'd have to make up quite a bit. And I don't feel like I'm falling off real bad or anything. But he does technically have fresher tires. Also Ryan there. Ryan, same story. Same lap tires as well. So we will keep an eye on that gap too.
The car in front
Tyler
is
coming in. So he is not going to be able to make it to the end. And I feel like unless I get completely shocked by
It's now 2.4.
how running long goes, I do not think he's going to be able to make up nearly as much as he lost time-wise this late in the race. Only 10 to go here. You'll see we're already past him.
The leader's pitting now.
Position 1. We should come out.
The leader's pitting now. Was that Billy?
Is pitting P3. That was
I think it was.
27.9.
The car in front is pitting.
So it's looking like we're going to cycle out pretty darn good here. We are 2 seconds and change ahead of Sean
Hitting.
with his 1 lap fresher tires. But yeah, look at all this distance we're going to gain on Billy here after he was right behind us. I just don't see him being able to make that up in 8.5 laps. Our biggest concern right now, I believe, would be Sean. I'm just trying not to push too hard right now. He could end up catching more and more, but I'm hoping that we'll have more tire than he will by the end of this thing. So if we need to flip on the go switch, we'll have more juice in it than his does, his vehicle. Alright, so we are out front.
I saved them.
Terrier is reining you in. The gap's now 2.4 seconds.
Justin, though, he's on 4 lap fresher tires. That's interesting. He's about 3 seconds back. That could get troublesome for us.
You've just done a
He went longer than we
32.00.
did, but not quite as long as some of those other guys.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind.
A little bit of draft here. Not much, but just a little bit. Oh man, really backing off on entry there.
Clear up top.
Scared me a little bit. He was doing really well, wasn't he, Alexander? It says he pit lap 20. I wonder if he was involved in something. I could have sworn he was like one of the...
Behind.
Wasn't he up front early on? Unfortunate to see something must have gone wrong with his race. Unless,
5 to go.
missed
We're in
something.
a podium position.
Keep coming.
We're in a podium position. Technically the truth. It is on the podium. Still feel like I'm driving at like 50% right now. I feel like that's just what helps you do the best with a setup this tight. And probably what I should have been doing in this car since the beginning of the season. Feels like the harder you try to drive it, the worse off you end up.
You're in the lead.
Catching the 89 here with 3 laps to go.
You've just done a
He's going to go bottom.
Car got a little snappy.
Car inside.
All good.
Still inside. Clear.
We'll go middle lane, and it'll be a little bit slower, it looks like, but that's okay. He was pretty, he telegraphed very well that he intended to run the bottom and stay on the bottom, so I knew exactly where he was going to be. That's all you can really ask of lap traffic there.
You have about 5 laps.
Doesn't look like those guys are catching me
to go.
quite fast enough.
Lead. Terry is closing the gap. It's now 1.89.
A little bit of apron. We're fine though. Alright, coming to the white flag. Still 1.5 seconds behind us.
One more good lap.
Guess I'm glad I recorded this race.
One more lap. You're P1.
Maybe I should just feel not good every week. Maybe I should, like, I don't know, visit a kindergarten and breathe in the sneeze air or something before I race. That's gross, I'm sorry. Anyway, we get the win!
Good race, guys. That was awesome fun.
Alright. Woo!
Wesley, I'm sorry I didn't know where you were at in that whole last corner.
Flawless.
You were
You
blinking.
won. See you in victory lane.
I think Shane may have definitely had it if he stayed on the same strategy. He was
Good
really
race,
good.
good win up there, and good championship too, Justin. Nice job.
Thanks again, Gavin, for this league. It was a lot of fun.
Good race, guys. Congrats again to Justin for the championship. It was a really fun season.
That's the end of the session.
Alright. Go ahead and go across. Logo. Oh my god, we're spinning.
One of these days I
Okay,
want to
the
do the
race is
opposite of
over.
what I
Bring
think
it
I
on
should
in.
do.
Reverse burnout or something.
Hey, you recovered pretty well though. That was a good finish for you.
We'll burn out on the logo and then Justin can do his celebrating
Actually did some practice on this and I felt pretty confident.
at over there to celebrate his championship. Alright, did not expect that. I was feeling like pretty booger today. Feeling real booger. 65.86 on the final set of tires. After some burnouts. So I don't know what they actually wear. I don't know how much the tires wear in the grass. But, alright, that was a fun season. Where'd Warren finish? Uh-oh, he had trouble. P20. Thanks, Grace. Wonder if he got caught in something or if he was just dealing with how tight this car was. Because it sure was tight. So Sean Trim with a P2. Justin with a P3 coming all the way from 21st. Gavin gets a top 5 to finish the season off. And Ryan right there in 5th place. Wesley was looking pretty good there. He passed us for a little bit. Ends up P6th. Shane, Sean, Zach, and Jake rounding out your top 10. Billy, that late pit Did not work out for him. Yeah, I was. All right, let's see if we can fit this in. All right, we barely fit that in. Did a little bit of old style like Twitter. You have to fit it in 140 characters. Congrat. One single congrat to you as well. Oh well, I tried to fit it in. Anyway, we'll look at the incidents. We'll find out what brought out that yellow. And I'm sure we'll probably see some wall hits as well, just like I was kind of talking about with how tight the car was. I did not like the setup, I'll be honest with you. This setup was way too tight. It felt like I couldn't drive it. And it felt like if I were going to try to drive it, I was just going to be that guy that blew his tires like I usually am. But I was just like, I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to try to yaw it out and do all that stuff because it's not going to work and I'm going to blow my right front. So instead I just went really easy around the bottom. Still hurt my right front, but not bad enough to, what on earth? Where's Bradley going? Oh no! He's having more equipment issues. Didn't he have this not too long ago too? Yeah, it just keeps turning left, and it sounds like he's not getting any wheel response. Wheel response. Whatever. Man, that sucks. It really stinks to have issues like that, whether it's internet or equipment, when you look forward to these races all week. That you only get one shot every week, and of course this particular season's over. So that's a really bummer way to have to end it. Oh no. I see what happened here. Okay, so this is something you'll see a lot in officials and everything, where Connor's up the track a little bit, maybe a little bit higher than Charles assumes, but the problem is that he did assume instead of looking before he turned down. Because Connor doesn't really have an obligation to turn down if he doesn't want to right there. But Charles, maybe understandably, expects him to be a little bit lower. And unfortunately, they come together. Just a case of where they didn't know where to expect the other person to be. Anyone else caught up in this? Looks like everyone got around. So it was actually a single car wreck. Ooh, there were a couple close calls though. I know Gavin had an interesting view of it. I saw him zoom by. I bet that was pretty scary. This is what Gavin saw. Yikes, 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 yikes. But he makes it through alright and ends up getting a great finish as well. 23rd all the way to 4th is pretty awesome. And then I don't know if we're going to see very much else. Here we've got Connor. That's just under yellow, driving around. Oh. Oh, no, what happened here? Nick was having a great race. Nick Martin, I know he was right up there with us early on. So he goes to run the high side here. Looking okay so far. It looks like he gets tight on him on exit. Gets the wall a little bit, and then the car just loses grip because of maybe some weight shifting going on there. He's trying his best to get it off the wall. Unfortunately, comes off the wall just a little bit too much. He probably expected to have room there, but Alex kind of comes up and finds him. So they both wreck together, but they're below the apron, so it does not bring out a yellow. Oh, that killed Nick's car, too. And then, of course, no yellows to the end. That really sucks. He was looking really good. Qualified 4th. So credit to him, he had a good run going until that happened. Just some tire warnings there, I think. Wesley gonna get the wall right there. Ooh, he gets it really good. That's what happened to him. I noticed he was gone all of a sudden after one of these corners. This was right after I passed him, I think, wasn't it? passed him not too long ago. Maybe it was a little bit further back. No, it was right here. Because I was kind of I just let him go not too long ago before that, I think. Because I was just saving my stuff. And I kind of had a feeling he was running a little bit harder. I get a really good run here, though. I did want to look at this as well. Okay, no, I didn't, like, cut him off or anything. Actually, I think the time I was worried about cutting him off was when he was a lap car? Was that correct? I don't remember. But, he runs a high line trying to catch back up to me, I think. And he's running up high. He used his tires up a little bit more at this point, I think. And so even running that higher line, he wasn't getting quite the grip, and then here it gives up on him on exit. Kind of what I was saying, those exits of 2 and 4 jump out at you, and it jumped out bad on him there. And it grabbed him. And lap 43, this is still just only barely past halfway. There's that wall again. Shane. He just went off strategy and it just did not work for him at all. That really stinks. Because he was one of the fastest guys out there. Andrew sliding around a little bit. This car will do that on the straightaways. There goes on Rick. It's all that extra power under the hood, I guess. Oh, and then Alan pitting, and guy behind didn't know it. Oh no, and it goes further wrong for him. Yeah, Zach maybe didn't know it was happening. Has to react. Ooh, and it looked like he might have shifted, unless that was just a big weight transfer. Slides into the pits, and that's all lost time there because no yellows came out. Nothing there. I am curious if we got more stuff happening during the pit cycle. Oh, here's something maybe. Dylan pitting from the top lane. Yikes. He made it work, I guess. Oh, well, until that happened. That's the second time we've seen somebody shift and then... Yeah, that's what it sounded like. That sounded like a shift. I think that's the only way a car snaps that hard. I'm surprised I didn't wreck myself on that pit entry. In fact, let's go look at that, because we would have pit at this point, I think. Unless, yeah, that's us right there, isn't it? Yeah, I made it interesting. So we called out the pit. Billy able to get around us. Nearly sped. I barely got away with that one. Speed limit's like 45, isn't it? I nearly sped. Okay, that's a little dramatic. Able to get it down to 45 just in time to not get a penalty, I feel like. I knew that was going to look interesting. It's just us getting around. Older tires. Here's Billy and Gavin. I guess Gavin really did just come up and pass Billy. Gavin was really good on the long run, I guess. That's crazy. He was picking up the pace. I just think the really late pit stop really didn't work out for guys, I don't think. Ooh. Some movement on the straightaway, trying to find out what lane to be in. Is this Tyler's pit in? No, this is turn 2. Nick pit on lap 33. So he's really struggling at this point in the race. He went for a really a big undercut, I think. closer to the end of this thing. We're on lap 70 and we're watching Connor's tires wear out. Oh, whoa, that could have been a yellow right at the end there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody's sliding around. So it looks like... Were these guys fighting for position? It looks like it. That's Wesley, okay. So Wesley takes the high line here. Ryan takes the lower lane. Looks like they were having some pretty exciting racing there. I think Wesley got loose on exit. He did, yeah. Had to hold on to it, and that was very lucky that it didn't end up a crash for these guys. Might have helped hold Justin off as well, having to get around these guys. Because he did have the better tires at the end, but he had a decent bit of way to go to get to me. Really good Terry Labonte scheme there. Love that classic Kellogg's car. Colors on that are vibrant. Very bright blue and orange. Looks really good. Always liked that scheme. And I don't know if we're going to see anything else to the end. Probably just more of these tires wearing out. And me wearing out more and more. I'm going to sleep early tonight because I just do not feel good. And that is the end of the race. Wesley burns it out, I guess you could call that. Slides it after his 6th place finish, but we will get the win. Alright. We will look at the race results page, and we will go ahead and take a look at the championship as well, and see the final finishing order. I, of course, missed a couple races, so I'm not going to be entirely competitive, but we'll still see what we got. Here's for the race. It was a 31-10 strength of field. Always lots of fast guys in here. I think we might have... Did we max out the points? Did we lead the most laps? I think we did. Nick got the fastest lap. He was good, man. That really stinks he had issues. He was looking really good at Kansas. I think we got the most laps led, and then of course a lap led. So that was pretty good for us there if we were really looking to go for the points. Justin there, a very solid top 3 finish to finish off his championship run, and Gavin as well. He actually ties him on points because Gavin got some laps led there. So right to the end, those guys were having a close points battle. That's pretty fun, as you'll see the rest of your results right here. So now we'll move on and take a look at the point standings. This is your official final point standings for the Gen 4 League. Make sure you can see it well. There it is. Justin with the victory. We'll actually get a P4 with our 2 wins. 2 wins, I think we missed 2 or 3 races. It might have just been 2. We did get 2 drop weeks, of course, so that helped us out there. And then, of course, we had our disaster weeks, too, like the ones we got caught in wrecks or wrecks that were caused by ourselves. Cough, cough, Phoenix, and Gavin there. Average top 5, that's really good. He deserved to be up there at the top, but Justin gets the championship with average finish of 3. That's just crazy. That's good stuff. He's fast everywhere we went, and that's how you get these old school championships. You be consistent and fast wherever we go. So that will do it for this one and for the Gen 4 Diet Dr. Pepper series. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race and the season. We'll see what's coming next for the Diet Dr. Pepper series type stuff. We know we've got our championship race in Xfinity coming up this Friday, which is one that we will be actively participating in points-wise. It's going to be a good one. Excited for that, and I'm excited for whatever Gavin has cooked up in the future. So appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.